Hello everybody, Adam Parks here with another episode of 5 Minute Pitch. Today I am here with Matthew Wolk with TransUnion, who's going to talk to us all about how to get more people to answer the phone. Matthew, how you doing today?
Good. How about you, Adam?
This is another day in paradise. I really appreciate you coming on today. You know how this particular video series works. You have 5 minutes to tell us all about how you can help us get more people to answer the phone. So, ready, set, go.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. As most of you have known, TransUnion over the years is primarily a credit bureau. We've become much more than that, impacting all facets of consumer data and information services. As we've continued to build on that, we acquired Neustar in late 2021 to continue that transformation. Now, a little bit about where Neustar came from. Neustar at TransUnion Company has been a leader in authoritative data for many years. Starting in the mid-90s, Neustar has been embedded in the telecom industry across its lifetime. 20 plus years and billions of dollars in acquisitions later, Neustar became a premier information services company, which is why it was recently acquired by TransUnion. While being a leader in authoritative data for enterprises to ensure that they are connecting with the correct individuals, I'm focusing today's conversation on the consumer's loss of trust in specifically the phone channel. As you guys may remember, in 2017, the FCC mandated that the carriers do something about this massive increase in spam calls received by consumers. The carriers inserted some pretty dynamic analytical models to be able to show consumers if the incoming call was likely to be spam, likely scam, or even a telemarketer. To use a generic term, tagging became a presence on most legitimate outbound dials being made by enterprises across industries. One might say tagging became even overly prevalent. To understand how impactful it was to these legitimate dials, there's been many studies that have been performed to best understand the true impact it was having on businesses. In a recent study, companies cite that the phone channel is still of vital importance to their business. Even in today's digital world, the phone channel has been shown to be critical in meeting customer service goals by 63% of the respondents, with 97% indicating that they've lost some level of revenue because of this tagging. When asked just how impactful, the majority responded that tagged or blocked calls are high to extremely high impact on their key performance indicators. Diving a little deeper, 64% of respondents reported revenue loss of 11 to a staggering 30% decline. Because this was impacting legitimate calls to consumers, Neustar developed a solution called Caller Name Optimization, or CNO for short. The purpose of this solution is to remove a key reason a consumer has in not answering your phone call or even getting through to the phone. One of the things to remember about tagging is that certain levels of tagging can even cause a carrier to block the call, not even send the call through to the device. With CNO, enterprises designate verified business numbers for all of their outbound calling through one centralized online portal. This process ensures outbound calls aren't mislabeled, tagged as spam, or even blocked. CNO also provides a way to register inbound-only numbers as do not originate, reducing the risk of phone numbers being used by fraudsters to make scam calls. Everybody's heard the term spoofing. We've tried to prevent that along with the DNO as much as we can. This allows businesses to reduce erroneous call tagging and call blocking by 90 to 100%, reduce operational costs by 25%, and even recover an 18 to 22% of their lost revenue. Caller name optimization provides 4 primary impacts on your business. And the good news is that your business doesn't have to do anything. We do all the heavy lifting. We register your phone numbers across the carrier ecosystem to mitigate the mislabeling of your verified outbound numbers. Neustar impacts about 90% of all the caller ID in the country. We update your caller ID to create that consistency in your brand for any caller ID enabled device. Register your do not originate numbers to prevent spoofing. And one of the most important is that we monitor your outbound lines for future tagging. It would be great if a one-time registration solved the problem, but it doesn't. The carrier algorithms constantly monitor your outbound phones for future tagging. When registered with Neustar, The carriers contact us when the algorithm presents a new tag. We confirm that number is a registered and verified phone number with you and keep that tagging off. To maintain the integrity of your outbound phone channel, especially in today's omni-channel structure, Neustar, a TransUnion company, can bring back the trust of the consumers to know that who is calling them is for a real business need and not just a scam.
Wow, it sounds like you guys have put together an incredible piece of technology, reducing the friction for collection agencies, debt buyers, and other businesses to actually get through to their intended recipient of calls, which is just such an amazing piece of technology considering the challenges and all of the different things, not just the phone carriers have been doing, but also these secondary spam monitors like Robo Blocker and those kinds of things that people are installing on their phones. Sounds like you guys have some really creative stuff going on over there. For anybody that's interested in taking a full demo and speaking with Matthew more about this particular product, we'll be providing the additional information to contact him in the description below. If you have additional questions, you can also ask those here on YouTube or LinkedIn, and we'll be responding to your questions into the future. In the short term, Matthew, thank you so much for coming on and chatting with me today. Sounds
Thank
like
you, Adam.
really incredible technology.
Yes, I appreciate your time. I'm really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. For all of you that are watching today, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon.